So good evening everyone and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. My name is Panagiotis, and as you saw in the intro, we have officially done it. We have upgraded for the first time ever onto the King of Games level in Duel Links. For me personally, a feat that I'm not sure if I will be able to replicate again, but for the time being I will enjoy it to the fullest. I'm pretty thankful that I am having this opportunity to play against the best Duel Links players from all around the world, and I'm pretty happy to be able to test new variants of decks in this King of Games level. In this video I will do two things. First of all, I will show you the 5 duels which led to the upgrade to the King of Games level, and I will show you with which deck I managed to do it, even though I have officially spoiled it because you can see Kaiba in the front. Yes, I played Blue Eyes. I played Blue Eyes and I managed to upgrade with the Blue Eyes deck. But without any further ado, let me show you with which kind of Blue Eyes deck I managed to upgrade. As you can see, there haven't been that many changes to this deck other than two small things, I would say. The first thing is that I have included the Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon into the main deck despite playing alternative evolution. The reason is because I really want to have an extra alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon in case my other alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon, which other I have used in this with the skill or from the deck, gets banished. If it gets banished, then it is a very difficult situation to be in. That's why I have included a alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon. The consequence of that is that I had to reduce my Blue Eyes White Dragon to 2 copies and stay with the one Dragon Spirit of White. The biggest reason is because it can be bricky, especially when you don't have the Melody of the Awakening Dragon, which could make this deck a lot more playable, but I do not have it. I did not max out on Kaiba yet. I will do it. And as you can see, I love this rarity. This rarity is pretty dang awesome. And I also have the 2 card of consonants, which isn't quite new, but I obtained an extra one from opening the number 16 box. And the second change that I made is to include the Ultimate Providence. Ultimate Providence apparently is really important, and as you will see in some of the duels that I have in store for you, Ultimate Providence has enabled a lot of plays for this deck. And like I said in the intro, we will do 4 duels with a voiceover, with a commentary, and afterwards you will witness my last duel with my original commentary and my original reaction. But to not keep you any further away from this event, let's enjoy my road to King of Games. I have saved the 5 duels which led to the rank up of the King of Games. Excuse me if this sound is a bit muffled, but the voiceovers are a little bit meh, but it's okay. I will show you the first, second, third and fourth duel, and like I said, the last one against this guy will be a part with original commentary and original reactions. And without any further ado, let's hop into the first duel. So the first duel, as you will see, was a pretty tough one, because as you can see, lose and you lose a rank. So at that moment I was legendary 5 and I did not want to hop onto the legendary 4, because it would be a pretty long way up again, and my hand wasn't good. My hand wasn't good at all. I had 2 White Stone of Ancients and no Card of Consonance or something to dump my White Stone of Ancients, and my opponent already started to summon his beatdown monsters, Keeper of Dragonic, Grave Kneels. But then I drew the Providence, which was perhaps the clutch card, and it was really clutch to banish the Ballista Squad. So he activated his Volcanic Shell, and that gave me the opportunity and the chance to dump the White Stone of Ancients. And this moment, I want to mention that he had a Volcanic Shell in his hand. Had he summoned the Volcanic Shell, this would have been 2, 6, and 500, which would have been more than enough to D-rank me from Legendary 5 to Legendary 4. Fortunately for me, he used it on his skill, and I was pretty much, let's just say I was pretty much safe at that point. But you can see I have a completely empty field, and he has an almost full field. But this is all about to change, and it will change pretty quickly. So Dragon Spirit of White banishes the other Ballista Squad, which was also very, very clutch, and we get the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that was a starting point. So we alternative evolution here to trigger the effect. And since we drew the White Stone of Ancients, we could easily go into Synchro Plays, which I also did, to Vermilion, and Vermilion said to destroy these Neos, and then I would attack over it, but he Canadian me, so I had to choose an alternative way, an alternative route, and I still love this animation. I think this is one of the best, if not the best animation in Duel Links. I love Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. So I summoned it, and in that instance I did not activate this effect. Why? Because if I activate the Alternative Dragon's effect, he couldn't attack Neos, and my opponent would have had an extra monster on the field, which would not be pretty nice. I mean, I could have triggered Neos, but I wouldn't have done this much damage. Yeah, you will see what I mean. So I attributed the Spirit of White to go into my Blue Eyes. Another beautiful animation, but not compared to the Alternative White Dragon. So his Brave Neos was destroyed, and in this instance I hoped for him not drawing a Neos Fusion or something like that. But he paid 500 life points, and this is where the really annoying part of the duel started. I destroyed his Winder, then came another Winder. So I said, okay, I will destroy it yet again. And he said, no, I will do this. And at this instance I just battled, because since it was only a protection of card effects, I could easily battle over it. And this was the dodge of the bullet, to say the least. I didn't D-rank, and from this point on I felt pretty confident that I would upgrade to King of Games. One big issue that I had was that I did not know that to upgrade to King of Games you had to win 5 duels in a row, which was pretty hard. And to be honest, when you see this many duelists playing very strong decks, it made my accomplishment even bigger than that. Now you can see my hand is, let's say, really protective. You can see Floodgate, Regeki Break, Providence, and a stone. And I said, oh my god, what will I do? What will I do? And then I said, okay, I will just set 3 and pass. And he played Black Wings. The first thing I did is to flip down his Zephyrus, and then I destroyed his other face down card. Why did I flip Zephyrus? Because if I destroy Zephyrus, he can take the mountain back to his hand and special summon Zephyrus by taking 400 points of damage, which would lead to him go into his synchro place, and this is something I did not want to happen. So it was pretty nice. And since he was in his end phase, I activated my Dragon Spirit of White to banish his back row. But he Book of Moons, which wasn't a big deal because it was his end phase. I could flip my Dragon phase up. I also set Cosmic Cyclone just for safety measures. And this was something I made a mistake on. I attacked onto Zephyros, which could have been really bad because I could have easily been in a disadvantageous position, but I was really lucky. But then he activated Simoon and made the things pretty easy, because Simoon has a cost to banish a Blackwing monster in order to activate the Black Whirlwind from the deck, and Providence is the best counter for it. Then I just did the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, attacked for 2/7. At this point the duel was already but 1, and this was the second duel in a row, which was pretty nice. So afterwards, versus Pedo Sabros O. I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, but this was one of the toughest ones. I think this was one of the toughest ones because it was a mirror match. And before I comment on this duel, I just want to mention something. If you have a mirror match against a Blue Eyes player and yourself you're playing Blue Eyes, one thing to remember is that if you know the deck, how it functions and how you can play this deck from the inside out, it shouldn't be very difficult to outplay your opponent. If you can outplay your opponent, that's pretty much your guaranteed victory. So you can see this was a pretty strong hand. Card of Consonants, and I even drew into the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So I normal summoned my Sage. Then I just alternative White Dragon. I still love this animation. I will let it play through all the time. Every time I summon the alternative Blue Eyes. So he activated a Regeki Break, which wasn't that bad, but then I thought to myself, do I need to do this? But I did not. I couldn't summon the alternative Blue Eyes yet again. So yeah, this was a little bit rough. Then Dragon Spirit of White banished my Cosmic Cyclone, which wasn't that bad to be honest. But then he activated Melody of the Awakening, and this is a card which I am missing a lot. I really miss the Melody of the Awakening Dragon. It is a card which makes this deck 100% better. But I did not rank up my Kaiba yet, which is really unfortunate. But then he targeted my Blue Eyes my Dragon Spirit of White, excuse me, and I could easily go into the Blue Eyes. Then he made Heliopolis, which I was really curious about, because okay, he activated the Stone of White Ancients. He wanted to add his alternative White Dragon back to his hand. What I found really interesting is that I'm not sure if he knew that he couldn't summon an alternative, because he went for a beatdown, but he did not manage to do it. You will see what I mean. So he took his alternative White Dragon, and he attacked with the Heliopolis, which isn't bad. It's really nice. But then this came. A Raigeki break. So we took the alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon back. We activated his effect to destroy the Heliopolis, then summon the White Stone of Ancients. And the White Stone of Ancients we could make a Spirit Dragon. Spirit Dragon and set the Raigeki break. And this was the point I said, I cannot lose this duel. But then he activated this. He activated the Cosmic Cyclone, but then he did a mistake. He activated the alternative, but he didn't have a choice. So I triggered my Blue Eyes Azure, and this was the game. And I even drew a Sage, which was really nice. So Dragon Spirit of White without any problems. Then I activated to retrieve my alternative White Dragon, and he scooped. Which was pretty nice. It was really nice. And yeah, this was the third win in a row. And now to the fourth duel. At this point I had 7 wins in 10 games. And I thought to myself, okay, now it would be the perfect time to rank up. But like I said previously, I did not know that you have to win 5 games in a row to upgrade, which is pretty harsh. But at the same time, it is pretty much understandable, because it's the road towards King of Games and you feel which is pretty nice. And this was mainly my ticket, but he couldn't do anything. So he did not have a island of the Fire King Island or so, the field spell. He did not have that, and he did not have a Garunix, the big Garunix or something like that, or the Nephthys. I'm not sure why, but you will see why he did not have. I put Maiden, I took the alternative Blue Eyes, summoned it on the field, which was the right decision to make. Now I won't watch the animation again, that's okay. Then I summoned my Maiden, just for attack purposes, and then look at this. 1 Sphere Kuriboh, and a Kydroid, and a Kydroid. And then he drew a card, and he scooped because he did not have the opportunity to battle me. And now let's switch to the last and final duel with commentary. Enjoy. Whew, time has come. Time has come. Oh my god, I'm going first. This isn't a good hand. Stone and then Sage brings upon a Blue Eyes from my deck and another Blue Eyes afterwards. This was a rough start. Oh my god. I'm so close. I don't want to lose. I'm really honest with you. I don't want to lose. Let's summon another one. Another one. And another one. And another one. What will our opponent do? Oh my god, Sage. And I cannot negate it. At least we have a Floodgate, which is pretty nice. Let's see what he will do to its ancient rules. Ancient rules. I will flip this face down. No matter what happens, I will flip this face down. Yes, I will flip this face down. There's no doubt about that. 1 card set. Whew! I dodged a bullet there. I really dodged a bullet. Oh, and a Karma Cut. Yes! That's really nice. That is really, really nice. Alternative evolution. Let's pop up the Blue Eyes. Let's see if he can react. That's the main question right now. What will he do? So he has something activatable, which could either be a Karma Cut or a Ray Geki Break. Something around these lines. Sage is the perfect normal summon here. It is a Karma Cut, and he dumps a stone. So he banishes my Blue Eyes. Oh my god, I think we are one step closer. I will not lose this. I will not lose this. I summoned the Spirit Dragon right now to negate his stone at the end phase. And this should do. Oh my god. We will do it. We will do it. Oh my god, I'm pretty excited. I'm really, really excited right now. Spirit Dragon. Set the Karma Cut for safety measures and attack. And attack. And attack. Let's go. Yes. Yes, I'm feeling it. We're one step closer. Oh my god. Yeah. Negate this. Negate this and negate it and negate it. He won't do anything. And if you want to retrieve your Blue Eyes, I will still negate it. Yes. Come on, please. Yes! We have done it! Oh my god. We have done it. I cannot believe it. I am King of Games. Yes! King of Games! Pop up on my screen. I want to see it. Yes! Yes, sir. Oh my god. I'm so happy right now, you cannot imagine. King of Games, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that, we have come to the end of this exciting video. I hope you enjoyed. I will do some more videos into the King of Games in the future with some different decks, but for now I will enjoy it. And until then, stay positive, stay safe. My name is Panagostatus, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.